All right, there you have the starting lineups for both of these teams and the Star Spangled Banner, and we are ready for the first round of playoff action here in Class 5A as the number 3 seeded Walker Lady Cats come to town, taking on the number 30 seeded Southwood Lady Cowboys. And joining me in the press box, Mr. Dan Murphy. How are you today, Dan?
I am outstanding, Chris. I'm so excited. Another year of Walker Lady Cats, one of the top seeds in the playoffs, and looking to get a couple steps further than they did last year.
Walker Lady Cats come in with an overall record of 28-4, whereas the Southwood Lady Cowboys come in with an overall record of 19-9. Walker finished up as the district champions in District 4-5A, 8-0 in district, and Southwood came out of District 1-5A, and they finished up with an overall district record of 1-6. But it is about the playoffs right now, and the winner continues on, and the loser will go home. And the next round of the playoffs will be in Airline. So Airline won their game, and I think they played Saturday, right, Dan?
Yes, they did. Yes.
Okay,
I forget when I texted you. I think it was Saturday. Yes.
Yeah, they played a little bit early. They played Saturday, I believe. They played against Chalmette. Chalmette was the number 14 seeded team, and Airline won that game 6-4. And if you remember correctly, last year that was the team that stopped Walker was the Airline Lady Vikings. We're ready to get things started here. The first batter will be number 15, Riley Myers, the pitcher. And here is the first offering to Myers. And so, Dan, you got stats on Miss Myers?
Yeah, Riley Myers is the Miss Everything for Southwood. She's batting along with just being a starting pitcher, she's batting .488 on the year.
Here's the second pitch, and that's going to be strike 2 to Myers.
She does have 2 of the team's 9 home runs in the year and 30 RBI.
Laney Bailey looks in and delivers. And there's going to be the first strikeout of the afternoon for Laney Bailey.
Next up is number 6.
Sure, the first of many tonight. I mean, she was so late on those swings.
The batter, number 6, Jada Martin, the second baseman now for Lady Cowboys. Here's the first pitch, a little bit low for a ball.
Jada Martin coming batting .547 on the year, 3 homers and 34 RBI.
Bailey pitches and delivers a strike.
I mean, you can see early on how overpowering Laney Bailey is. I don't know how many Laney Baileys they've seen this year up in North Louisiana.
And of course, this is that team that started 5 freshmen 4 years ago and made it all the way to the semifinals. Lost 1-0 to Santa Maria, and then now they're all seniors. So all these girls who are seniors, they're going to appeal down the first base, and they said there was no swing.
That late, Elena Dagapon asked the home plate umpire early. He didn't hear it. You're not going to get an appeal that late.
2-1 to count to Martin. Just a little bit high for a ball. Jada Martin, a sophomore. It's a little low, and now we have our first walk of the game. That'll put Martin at first base.
Next up is number 14, Mackenzie
Smith. Smith coming in. Next batter is batting .475, top of the order with some hefty batting averages.
Mackenzie Smith wearing 14, playing catcher tonight for the Lady Cowboys. It's a little low for a strike at the knees.
The only shot a Southwood has of pushing a couple runs is they get somebody on base and there's 2 outs. They got to try running. I know you don't want to run on dagger pump, but you got to try.
Another nice looking pitch by Laney Bailey.
That ball was unhittable, Chris. Outside corner, tailing away.
0-2 the count. Here's a pitch. A little bit low.
Nice frame job on the play. That was definitely low.
Home fans like it. And there was another strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for Bailey. Out number 2.
That was a questionable call on the inside corner there.
The next batter, number 24, Olivia Turner, the third baseman.
I see that judge down.
And then you got some stats on Laney as far as the pitcher.
Laney Bailey comes in. She started 31 games, 140 innings pitched, and her ERA is a measly 1.3.
Wow.
She's got 239 strikeouts and 140 innings. That's incredible.
Here's a pitch, swing on and a miss by Turner.
And Turner comes in back to 456 on the year, no homers and 33 off the off.
And there is strikeout number 3. Out number 3. So halfway through 1, your score, Lady Cowboys 0, Lady Cats 0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back for more Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
Hello, you know us. We're a Little League baseball team.
And since we can't drive ourselves to practice,
our parents need a safe vehicle to get us here on time.
that's why they choose Jerry Lane Chevrolet, a family-owned dealership with a huge selection.
If you're looking for a big league dealership
That treats you like one of the team, you can count on Jerry Lane.
When you call an ALE Plumbing, it means you need a dirty job done right. ALE is locally owned and operated right here in Walker. They are a proud supporter of Walker High. ALE offers 24-hour repair service covering a wide variety of problems. ALE also offers some specialty work in the form of sewer line video inspections, slab leak repairs, and a certification, installation, and repair of backflow preventers. Give ALE a call to get it done.
This game is brought to you by Wildcat Productions. You're watching Walker High School softball.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Crystal Dew along with Dan Murphy here at the Randy Bradshaw softball field in beautiful Walker, Louisiana for the number 3 seeded Lady Cats taking on the number 30 seeded Southwood Lady Cowboys. Then you got numbers on the starting pitcher, Miss Riley Myers.
Yes, Riley Myers comes in 160, 2/3 innings pitched on the year. She has an ERA of 2.1. She has 186 strikeouts and 46 walks. So 186 strikeouts, 106 innings pitched. That's not too bad either. But I don't know if she's faced a batting order top to bottom that's as strong as this.
First batter for the Lady Cats will be Given Hammonds, the center fielder.
Given comes in batting 465 on the year, and she has 2 homers and 17 RBI.
Given will be slapping here. She looks at the ball.
You look how deep the third baseman and shortstop play. If she gets her slap down opposite way, they're not going to throw her out.
This one a little bit inside. Given going to Northeast Florida next year, she continues her softball career. Big swing and a miss for a strike. Just given one of those 4-year starters for the Lady Cats. This one just off the plate for a ball.
She has to time her start on that slap a little differently because Riley Myers isn't a very hard thrower, so she's got to slow down that. There you go.
So there's first walk issued. So Hammonds will make her way down to first base. The batter, number 7, Elena Dagerfont, the catcher now.
Elena comes in batting 327. She has 5 homers and 33 RBI. See if Hammonds on the move here from first. He has excellent speed.
Wind blowing slightly in. Shows a rare bunt, but that's a little contact on it.
There's a straight steal or a bunt and run.
Dagerfont with 5 RBI, 5 home runs, and she showed a lot more power last year. So she does have the power. She just Not get as many home runs as she normally does. Fouls this one back as well.
Not a very comfortable looking bunt there.
Oh, and 2 to count now. Hits this one hard to center field, and it's over the fence, and there is the home run. 2-run home run, Elena Daguerpont. You gonna give me that announcer's jinx again, Dan?
Yeah, and the wind's blowing straight in, too. I mean, the balls are going straight in, but that ball was hit so hard, it just went out on a line shot. So homer number 6, and RBI number 34 and 35. And Laney Bailey, she just ruined the chance of multiple RBIs for Laney Bailey.
So the Lady Cats take an early 2-0 lead after the Elena Daguerpont home run. Laney Bailey, the batter now, the pitcher.
Laney Bailey comes in batting .477, 20 homers and 54 RBIs.
20 homers. Wow, that is
20
amazing.
homers in 32 games.
Wow. Lady Bailey looks at the first pitch as a ball. This one outside for another ball.
Mr. St. Pierre said that's like 3 every game.
Bailey hits this one foul.
Just missed
Out of
that.
play.
Man, just missed that. Oh, straight back.
Riley Meyer is one of 2 pitchers for the Lady Cowboys that are shown on in their stat line for the year.
I think something very off speed's coming. Oh, she's come down in.
3-1 now to Laney Bailey. Winner plays Airline in the next round. Bailey hits this one high. Going to be in the right field or left center field. The center fielder calls for it, but does not make the catch as Tillman comes under it and hits in the heel of the glove, and the ball falls down, so it will be an error.
Yeah, you can either give that one to the center field or the right field. I know the right field's dropped it, but the center fielder ran into it.
I'm going to give it to the center fielder because she hit her in the glove, and she called for it, so.
Just got under that.
Ashford will be the courtesy runner. Tyler Ashford. The batter number 22, Caitlin Richey, the second baseman up.
And Richey comes in batting .320. She has 12 homers and 39 RBI. And Walker as a team coming in with 52 homers on the year.
Here's the pitch. Hold on and miss. Richey was looking at the fences as well.
Yeah, a little late on that swing.
Hits this one high. And it's toward the fans over here, and everybody had their hands in the air here. But it did not make it into the stands.
Look, Southwood, quite a few parents from Southwood made the trip. I was talking to some of them in the parking lot when I pulled up early, and nice launch. You can tell when they can make that trip and they get out the car and they stretch.
Richey hits this one to right field, and it's going to be trouble, and it's going to fall for a foul ball.
The wind is blowing that way. Wind's blowing left to right.
This game brought to you by the Walker High School digital media class. And now Coach Westmoreland's going to call a timeout, and she's going to go visit with Ashford. Make sure she's taking the right lead. It looks like kind of giving her some pointers on taking a lead on the base.
She got the jump off the second that she wanted.
And you definitely want any runs to not count or go appeal second base and then not get credit for it. Make sure she's leaving at the right time. Coach Haley's always coaching, always watching the game very attentively. And Richey strikes out for out number 1.
Next up is number 8, Brian Shakespeare.
The batter number 8, Ryan Shakespeare, the first baseman.
Shakespeare comes in bat with 425. She has no homers and 21 RBI.
Shakespeare shows bunt, and Shakespeare will be continuing her education in softball at McNeese State University next year in Lake Charles.
That's a very tough ball to bunt in her eyes. We have a visit from Mr. Jay Grimes in the club class today. Teaching us about weather.
21 to count here. 2. Shakespeare puts down a bunt that's going to go foul. That one kind of hung in the air a little bit.
When I was refereeing football, Jay Grimes used to come to one of our meetings once a year, and he gave us his cell phone number. So if we're at a field on a Friday night and we have questions about, the weather, if we see lightning, we could call him on the cell phone at the studio, and he could tell us about if we were okay to start or not.
Just a little low for a ball. 2-2 the count goes. And now we got a stolen base.
No, I was a ball pitch, I believe. Look at it again. A wild pitch or fast ball.
Let me know how we're going to score this.
And that was a stolen base.
Yep,
The
stolen
catcher
base.
just dropped the pitch.
It looks like that talk Coach Westmoreland had with Ashford at second base paid off. He was able to steal the base, get in the scoring position with only one out. Shake Snyder 2-2 still the count. Here's the pitch. Ooh, this one inside for a ball.
That was a tough one to take. I see he rung them up on the inside pitch in the last inning.
Yeah, Shake Snyder was kind of walking away kind of gingerly, like, am I going to get the strikeout here or not? Full count here. Here's the pitch. It's this one foul to the left side. So the next round will not be on WLFT, as if the Lady Cats win, they'll have to travel to Shreveport to take on Airline. Since Airline was the visiting team, and we have this one dropped, and it's going to be a caught by Olivia Turner over there for out number 2.
That was another to third base.
47, Kara Jones.
The batter number 47, Kara Jones, up next.
Sarah Jones comes in batting 333. She has 10 homers and 32 RBI.
Here's the pitch to Jones. Swing and a miss by Jones.
We need to get a shot of the cheapskates in the left field bleachers over there.
Some of the baseball players across the way in left field, showing their support for the Lady Cats here. Jones hits this one high. Is it going to be out of play? And it does make it to the cement area here.
Yeah, anything close to wind should blow it out of play tonight.
Jones with 10 home runs and 32 RBIs. She has shown a lot of power in the past as well. She's been very consistent throughout her career as far as being able to hit home runs.
I think our first TV game, I guess she hit multiple homers.
Hits this one high to the left side, out of play. Our next broadcast will be Thursday, April 21st, as the Zachary Broncos come to town to take on the Walker Wildcats. The game starts at 6:30 right across the street at Wildcat Field. This is outside for a ball.
I think the next night as well, I believe. Back-to-back night.
You are correct. And then the Friday the 22nd versus Hammond at 5 o'clock.
Softball on Saturday.
Thursday and Friday. And possibly Saturday softball. Hits this one hard to left field, high and deep. And it's going to fall in as Anicia Taylor can't make the grab. And Jones will reach on the arrow.
No wind and that ball's gone. The wind just knocked it
It
down.
just hung up there, huh, Dan?
It was quite breezy today.
But the Lady Cats do score another run as Ashford tags up. Here's a pitch hit hard to right side, and it's going to be a fair ball by Alexa Villar. The Lady Cats will score as Jones will come in to score, and it will be a triple. And then Coach Haley's going to wave her in, and no, she Villar's like, do you really want me to go to home on this one?
She was halfway down the line.
But
You gotta
Villar,
make them keep running. If there's just a bobble at all, she was going.
so Villar gets a RBI.
Villar with her first triple on the year. Ashford's batting .412 on the year, no homers, 11 RBI.
Ashford, the left-handed batter here.
Southwood should have been out of this inning, 2-0.
Ball gets away from the catcher, and they're going to send it from third base, and she is going to be out as Villar gets caught stealing for out number 3. But the Lady Cats do score 4 runs in the bottom of the first inning. Your score, Lady Cats 4, Lady Cowboys 0. We'll take a break. You're watching Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
Obsession, all in his possession. You got the retention. I leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11. It's time for progression. Oh! You're watching Walker High School softball only on WLFT.
And you see some of the event, as Mr. Michael Hilbun says. He wants to bring you the broadcast, not just the game, but also the event. You see the people standing up at the fence right there. Great crowd on hand here for this first round action by district as the number 3 seeded Lady Cats take on the number 30 seeded Southwood Lady Cowboys.
Great crowd, great weather. These people who didn't bring a jacket and wore shorts are going to be souring in about an hour.
The batter, number 7, Anicia Taylor, the left fielder.
Taylor comes batting .391 on the year. She has 3 homers and 28 RBI.
There's a strike to Taylor.
I don't think anyone made contact, even a foul ball in the first inning, I don't believe, for Southwood.
I want to thank Coach Strother from Southwood for providing us the stats here. Really appreciate that. It really enhances our broadcast to be able to tell you what the ladies are batting and how they're doing on the year.
He's a character. I went down there and talked to him for a minute.
The wind is really blowing in now from center field. Remember that controversy that the Astros had when they were playing in the Astrodome, that they would turn the air conditioners on in the outfield whenever the visiting team was batting?
Well, the ball did not carry the Astrodome, that's for sure.
So strikeout number 4, out number 1 for Bailey. The batter number 12, Kayleigh Dupree, the designated player.
Comes in batting .261, no homers, 16 RBI.
Now, Dandy, I don't know why, but her number is number 12, but on her sleeve she has a 5. Is that? I would like to know what that would.
No, that's an S for Southwood.
Oh, for Southwood, okay. The script of it looked like a 5. I was wondering if they were honoring somebody, but they got the American flag on the other sleeve. One to count here is the pitch inside for a ball. Three and 1 to count now to Dupree. Swing and a miss for strike 2. The count goes full. Bailey 4 outs, 4 strikeouts. She can make it 5 here. There's strike 3. Out number 2. Strikeout number 5.
You can't duplicate this in practice if you have no one that can throw that hard.
Laney Bailey going on to Southeastern University next year to play softball. Here's a big swing and a miss by number 35, Brooke Fielder, the first baseman.
Fielder's batting .343, no homers, 28 RBI. But you can see on that swing, Chris, how late she was on the swing.
Swing and a miss for that one. Southwood, of course, from the Shreveport area in District 1, 5A. And there is a strikeout, 3 up, 3 down, all 3 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts on the night. Lady Cats lead this one 4-0. We'll take a break. You're watching Lady Cats softball.
I didn't know where to start to buy my first house. I knew there were things I needed from the house itself, but I wasn't looking for a house. I was looking for a home to raise my family. I like that Aaron and Joni took the time to educate me on the home buying and selling process, so I knew I was making the right decision for my family. They're both raising their families here, so they knew exactly where I needed to raise mine.
Hey, I'm Erin.
And I'm Joni.
And we can't wait to work with you.
Hey, my name is George, and I love the Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets. It's like me grilling at home. It tastes very similar to that, except the seasoning. I probably can't season it as well as Chick-fil-A does. The chicken's super tender, and honestly, the best nuggets I've ever tasted.
This is Walker High School softball, brought to you by Wildcat Productions.
Lady Cats with a 4-0 lead here. Go to the top of the second inning. There you see the outfield camera out there. You see some of the baseball players out there. Got a panda. So Avery Ashford.
Whoever owns the one truck on the left is probably going to need new shocks after this game.
The batter number 00, Avery Ashford. She continues her at bat as Alexa Villar got caught stealing home plate, and Avery will continue her at bat here.
She's batting .412 on the year.
Riley Myers digs in for a strike.
Tough when a slapper gets doing with the ball. Almost run right into it.
Swung on and missed for that one. Myers has 1 strikeout. That was Riche. Off-speed pitch right there that misses for a ball. Looks like Delphi was thinking about that one a little bit.
Like the same pitch on Laney Bailey's got twice already.
1-2 the count. Here's the delivery. Chopper that goes foul. It's almost like when Ashford comes out to slap, it's like she'd made up her mind already before the pitch even gets there if she's going to swing at it.
Yeah, and once again, it's tough when you got a pitcher that's not throwing as hard as you think they are, and it just throws your timing off so bad as a slapper. She's got to just delay her motion just a split second.
And there's a swing and a miss, and that is going to be a strikeout. Out number 1.
Number 2, Madeline Burgoyne.
The batter number 2, Madeline Burgoyne, the shortstop up.
And Madeline's got 298 on the year, has 3 homers and 20 RBI. We got some people up in Shreveport or Southwood High School watching on our YouTube feed. We appreciate it.
Big swing and a miss, rising fastball to Burgoyne. Madeline Burgoyne going to LSU Alexandria next year. Play some softball. It's this one high. Shortstop under it, calling for it. And it falls in again as this time Bonanno cannot make the catch. And that's the third error. It could have been a fly out, but Lady Cats are reaching baseline. We go back to the top of the order. Gibbon Hammonds, the center fielder, first time up, had a walk and scored a run.
Gibbons leads the team by far in singles on the year, 42 singles. The next closest player has 31. A lot of singles.
A lot of singles, which comes up as a slapper, so.
Well, that's, you have excellent speed like she does. Beats a lot of balls out.
And able to put the ball where she wants it as well. Ball goes into the outfield, and it will be a stolen base for Burgoyne, and she will score a run. So Burgoyne manufactures her own run as she makes it all the way around the bases for a 5-0 lead. So it's going to be an error on the. How are we going to score that error?
Well, whoever threw it to third base, I thought it was the shortstop that threw it to third base. It was either that or center field.
No, I mean we're going to start it from the catcher throwing down. You're going to have an error on the catcher.
That's an error on the catcher.
Okay. So that'll be E2, and then the third base will be the second error.
No, that ball bounced in there. Whoever threw the ball, I didn't see who threw the ball. Either the shortstop, center fielder, shortstop threw the ball. Coach Strother not very happy with the mental mistakes. Went out there and had a little chat with infielders and outfielders.
1-0 to count to Hammonds. Here's a grounder to the second baseman. And it's going to be Jada Martin not able to handle it. And it will be Hammonds reaching on another error.
She just took off for a second while the pitcher was standing over the ball.
The batter number 7, Elena Dagerpont, had a home run, a 2-run home run in the bottom of the first inning. Here's a pitch. Dagerpont hits this one to left field out of play.
Coach Rogers didn't want to get his shoes dirty down there to go in the mud, and he looked and saw it. He saw it. It was like one of his golf shots, and it just plugged, and he didn't want to go get it.
Yeah, I did see him. He took maybe 3 steps, right? He thought about it. But he needs to make sure the baseball players are, behaving out there.
That's why he's down there, no doubt.
Dagerpont hits this one high, and that's going to be behind the press box here for strike 2.
saw what happens when you get away from the plate. She gets her arms extended.
This one pitch outside by Myers. See if she can get Daguerre to chase. Hits this one high to left field. Going to be interesting if it can stay in play, and it does. It'll be a foul ball. Non-select softball tournament will be Friday, April 29th through Saturday, April 30th, 2002 in Sulphur. Next broadcast will be Thursday, April 21st. Zachary Broncos come to town.
Hopefully the
6:30
park
game.
isn't downwind that weekend from the plants in Sulphur.
Rounder to the third baseman as Olivia Turner can't handle it. And Lady Cats will score another run as Hammonds will score
Next up for your Lady Cats is
from
number
second base
55.
to take a 6-0 lead.
Unfortunately, not an RBI.
You never give an RBI
No, that's not an RBI.
because of the error.
Courtesy run.
Number 27, Miley Morris.
24.
24.
We
Miley
got,
Morris.
we have lots of help in the stands today when we make a mistake. It's very hard
We have
to see
a
the
courtesy
numbers at
runner
second
for
base
Daguerre
from
Point. The number 24, Kylie Morris, a sophomore.
Laney Bailey won so much to get in on this hit parade.
6-0 Lady Cats now lead this one, bottom of the second inning. Annie Bailey hits this one to right field. It's going to be out of play over there by the like 15 or 20 gentlemen. And
I want somebody to hit a home run to left field to see if ain't no baseball players can catch a softball. That's what I want to see.
see Coach Skiro out there on the right field sideline. There's Coach Mahaffey out there as well. This one inside to Bailey.
He stands out like a sore thumb. 6'7", 6'8".
I think I see Will Silk out there as well. Terry Peters. This one a little low, and then that will make sure that Morris goes to third base.
They're all having fun, and Coach Rogers gets the babysitter.
2-1 to count to Bailey. Here's the pitch inside. Bailey gets out the way.
She doesn't want to get hit. She wants to swing.
Bailey with 33 walks on the year. Make it 34 now.
Now batting number 21, J.K. Reese.
The batter, number 21, Caitlin Richey, the second baseman, first time up, struck out.
Another runner.
So Bailey will have a courtesy runner, be number 18, Ashford.
Richey, one of the three Lady Cats with double-figure home run pitchers.
All right.
I think she had 2 Grammys in one game that we did, didn't she?
Correct. It's this one foul. Game against the Lady Broncos, Zachary. She had 8 RBIs, 2 Grand Slam home runs. Behind here, 0-2. like Mackenzie Smith trying to do some framing back there, but the home plate umpire is not having any of it. 2-2 to count now to Richer. Richer hits it from hard to center field. It's deep, and it is going to be another home run. We talk about home runs, and they start hitting them. Richer with a bomb over left field fence.
13 homer, RBIs 40, 41, and 42.
3-run home run for Richer. Nine to nothing our score now. In the second inning, Lady Cats winning this one 9-0. The batter number 8, Ryan Shakespeare, first time up, flew out to the third baseman.
Walker comes in with a team batting average of 358 on the year. That's pretty good. You know, you gotta. It's, you know, good. There's usually good pitching beats good hitting. You have a pitcher with the ERA of 2.1, which isn't bad, but 358 batting average is winning today.
Grounder by Shakespeare will be a base hit, and she'll try her way to second base, and she will make it standing up.
That's a single and error on the left fielder. Trying to get the second.
We're gonna have a single and an error. Advance on the error, right? The batter number 47, Kara Jones. First time up, reached on an error and scored a run. Jones hits this one to left gap, and then will it fall? No, it will be a catch by Anicia Taylor. They try to double him up at second base. As Shakespeare makes her way back, and she will tag up and go to third base.
That was an outstanding play in left field. I mean, that had double written all over it. Fortunately, she tried to make that throw on the run and just threw it a little too high.
The ninth batter to the plate for the Lady Cats this inning goes to Alexa Villar, left fielder.
Making a change here.
First time up had a triple, and then got thrown out at home plate and she was trying to steal. Making a change at second base here, as number 8 will make her way out there. It's going to be Kayla Beckett. Will play in second base.
I'm not sure if she got hurt when she tried to jump for that ball, but that was kind of a odd time to make a defensive replacement.
So Jada Martin comes out at second base, and Beckett will go in at second. Alexa Villar looks in for her first pitch. Riley Myers remains in at pitcher here for the Lady Cowboys. Here's the pitch inside for a ball. Grounder, third baseman handles it over to first base, a little bit high off the bag. And Villar will reach for the single.
No, it's enough.
You want to give her an error again?
That's an error on the third baseman.
All right, we'll give her an error. So the Lady Cats have now batted around as we score another run to make it 10-0. So Ashford is at her second plate appearance here for the second inning.
Ashford had some bad swings the first time he bats, and she can redeem herself here.
Ashford was the strikeout victim, the first out of the inning. Gets the bat on it this time. Very nice job of running, and now we have a...
Yeah, she should be out. She ran into the second baseman.
And then so Villar is going to be called out for running into the second baseman for out number 3. But the Lady Cats do score, and they make this a 10-0 game after 2 innings. We'll take a break. You're watching Lady Cats softball on WLFT.
Life's hard. You want to get it right, we want to help. Maybe you feel like Christians are more known for what they're against.
But we want you to know that God is for you, and we are for you.
No matter who you are,
or where you are on life's journey, we have a place for you.
we'd love for you to come and check it out.
Livingston Parish Fire Protection District Number 4 reminds Wildcat fans to be fire safe this season and every season. District 4 consists of volunteer and professional firefighters, men and women of your community, your neighbors, providing fire protection and life-saving first response for accidents and medical emergencies. When you need help, we'll be there. Livingston Parish Fire Protection District Number 4, our family protecting your family since 1975.
This game is brought to you by Wildcat Productions. You're watching Walker High School softball.
Welcome back to Walker High School. Chris Ledoux along with Dan Murphy here. Lady Cats have a 10-0 lead over Southwood. Winner goes on to play Airline in the next round. Game is scheduled for the 21st, Thursday the 21st scheduled, or it could be played a little bit early. That's the deadline to play the game though. The batter, number 18, Shania Tillman, the center fielder.
Tillman's batting 289, no homers and non-RBI. Yeah, potentially 3 games this week, so a busy week.
Tillman shows an exaggerated bunt, but looks at a strike. Never seen somebody offer a bunt with that kind of mannerisms or mechanics.
Does at the plate, but I don't understand you're down by 10 to try to bunt.
And she pulls the bat back, and then it's going to be strikeout number 7, out number 1.
Now batting number 23, Kinsley
7 outs,
Towers.
7 strikeouts. I mean,
yeah. The batter, number 23, Kinsley Tower, the right fielder.
Towers batting 333, no homers, non-RBI. At this point, we may try to bunt to get on because no one's touched the ball yet.
Tower, a sophomore, plays right field. Lady misses on this one. There you see the coach from Southwood there. Coach Strother with the orange hat on.
He is the president of the Louisiana Softball Coaches Association.
There's a strike to a little bit low for a ball.
Yeah, he had a twitch behind the plate.
He did. He had to think about that one for a little bit.
He twitched just for a second.
There's a strikeout. Out number 2, strikeout number 8 for Bailey.
I still don't think anyone's even fouled the ball off yet.
We go to the top of the order. It will be number 15, Riley Myers.
Leading pitcher, but the best hitter, leading hitter on the team. And just
Myers, first team All-District and All-City last year. ISCA All-Star alternate this year as well. And Riley Myers has signed to play at Hines Community College in Mississippi next year. So good luck to her and her future endeavors.
That's good for her.
He's a little bit low for a ball. 3-0 to count now to the Southwood pitcher. There's a strike.
Well, they've obviously, most of these girls have obviously seen that girl who pitched at Airline last year because they're in the same district, so they saw her last year.
Mm-hmm. Rounder Shake Snyder handles it over to first base for out number 3. Halfway through 3, your score, Lady Cats 10, Lady Cowboys 0. We'll take a break. You're watching Lady Cat Softball on WLFT.
Life's hard. You want to get it right, we want to help. Maybe you feel like Christians are more known for what they're against.
But we want you to know that God is for you, and we are for you.
No matter who you are,
Or where you are on life's journey, we have a place for you.
we'd love for you to come and check it out.
Livingston Parish Fire Protection District Number 4 reminds Wildcat fans to be fire safe this season and every season. District 4 consists of volunteer and professional firefighters, men and women of your community, your neighbors, providing fire protection and life-saving first response for accidents and medical emergencies. When you need help, we'll be there. Livingston Parish Fire Protection District Number 4, our family protecting your family since 1975.
This game is brought to you by Wildcat Productions. You're watching Walker High School Softball.
There you go. Look at the outfield bleachers there as the baseball team having a good time. Love to watch the guys and girls support each other. Of course, with our last baseball game, we had the Lady Cats come over there and support the baseball team too after their game. The batter number 2, Madeline Burgoyne. First time up, reached on an error, stole the base, and scored after 2 more errors.
Top of the order will get at least one more swing in this game.
Fouls this one back as Burgoyne.
That pitcher's right up in her eyes. Hard to lay off those ones when you see right at eye level.
Lady Cats played a very challenging schedule this year. A lot of teams in the playoffs here. Burgoyne hits this one high, and it's going to be foul. Lady Cats played North Shore, beat them. The number 12 seed, Hanville, Ponchatoula, Acadiana Barb, Natchitoches Central, Live Oak Central, Hanville, Chalmette. Won all those games. The only games the Lady Cats lost to teams in the playoffs were Santa Maria, lost that game 1-3. Then lost to West Monroe, a number 4 seeded team 1-3, and lost to Santa Maria twice, 0-1. And so Lady Cats with 3 losses, and the 3 losses are to 2 of them to the number 2 seeded team and 1 of them to the number 4 seeded team.
If they make it to the semis and Santa Maria does, they'll meet each other in the semis.
Off-speed pitch.
Remember when Santa Maria came here last year, they were number 1 in state when Walker beat them.
Yeah, and that was one of our broadcasts.
Yep.
And Southwood has played 6 teams that are in the playoffs, and unfortunately lost all 6 of those teams. Some of those were some of the district games. They lost to Parkway, Captain Shreve, Natchitoches Central, Houghton, Benton, and Airline. 3-2 now to Burgoyne. Burgoyne chopper that goes foul. Allie Myers continues to work in the circle here for Southwood. Burgoyne fouls this one back. Myers, a senior pitcher, of course, heading off to Hines Community College, Mississippi next year to play softball. Burgoyne hits this one foul, sharply down the line, about 3-foot foul.
Yeah, just, said anything, the way you see the flags blowing in now, anything that's cutting into the wind is gonna blow foul today. Anything close. Foul ball. And I thought it was a foul ball. Oh, I guess it was.
Burgoyne will dance around, and they're going to
Gaver?
say interference. So Burgoyne will make her way. They're awarding her second base.
But she ran in. Well, the home plate umpire called it. She was running first and ran into the first baseman.
So how are we going to score that one, Dan?
That is, that'd be I think it was an error on the catcher.
Error
on the throw. I thought it was an error on the catcher on the throw.
That would be 2. All right. And then she'll make her way down to second base on the interference. Back to the top of the order. Given Hammond's up. Fouls this one off. Given is now 0 for 1 with a walk and reached on an error. Scored 2 runs.
I'm totally convinced that no one in high school softball has more fun playing than Given Hammond. She has an absolute ball. Oh, she was just dancing in an on-deck circle.
This one off.
And obviously a very smart player as well. Last time up, she just ran in first and kept going all the way to second. You know, no one's paying attention to her.
This one foul to the right side. Some more coaches I see out there. Coach Miguez out there. Coach Zeb out there. Athletic director, Mr. Joey Sanchez out there as well. Brett Thompson out there. Coach Steve Johnson out there as well. Like a who's who of coaches at Walker High School around the first base line. So if you're watching and you want to go discuss your grade in some of the guys' classes, you can go and get most of them at one time. 1 and 2 to count to Hammonds. Hits this one hard to center field. It's going to be deep, but under it. And Sanaya Tillman can't find a handle on that one as it hits her in the chest. And then Burgoyne will score.
There's no wind. That ball's gone. I mean, you can see the flags. They're whipping straight in. There's no wind. That ball's gone easy.
So Hammonds will reach on the error and make her way to second base. The batter, number 7, Elena Dagapont, with a home run. 2-run home run at the bottom of the first inning, and also reached on an error in the second inning. Hits this one hard to right field. Under it is Towerley. And Towerley makes the catch. And tagging up at second base is going to be Hammonds and makes her way to third base. But Dagapont flies out for out number 1.
I said it earlier. I want to see Laney Bailey hit one to the baseball players.
Laney Bailey, the batter. First time up, reached on an error. Second time up, walked and scored 2 runs. Well, scored 1 run because of the pinch runner. Bailey hits this one to left field. It's going to fall in for a base hit, and she'll get an RBI as Hammonds will score.
That is probably the ugliest base hit Laney Bailey has gotten in her career. An absolute jam shot right over the shortstop's head.
But it does count. It's a little right jam to hit it off the handle by the wrap of the bat or whatever.
Yeah, she was right off the handle. Yeah.
The batter, number 22, Kaylin Richey. First time up, struck out and hit a home run. 3-run home run. And looks at a ball for Richey.
That changeup is just a little bit higher. She wanted that one.
Inside for a strike.
Look like the same pitch.
Hits this one hard to right field. It's deep, and it's a home run. The second home run of the afternoon for Richey. This one a 2-run home run.
Richey with homer number 14, RBI number 43 and 44. 5 RBIs on the day. Looks like we may have a pitch and change.
14-0 our score here, bottom of the third inning, as the Lady Cats are flexing their muscle as the number 3 seeded team in the state of Louisiana.
Let's hope our football team can produce this many points this fall.
We'll have a pitching change coming up.
And you know what? While we're having the pitching change, you know, the LHSA is going to have to do something about high school playoffs. You know, we talked about it earlier, and when you got teams that are traveling 200 miles, 250 miles, and you know, losing. There were so many games over 15-0 over the weekend that teams had to travel 3 and 3.5 hours to go play. You know, I don't know what the answer is, but they have to fix it. You know, obviously, I said I know what the answer is don't let 32 teams in the playoffs, because when 32 faces one every time, it's 15-0.
The batter in the rate, Ryan Shakesnyder. Ryan, first time up, flew out to the third baseman, and second time up, reached on an error. Change in left field out there as Kaylee McTire will go to left field.
Are we changing pitches or just chatting?
Now we have a timeout by Southwood, as one of the assistant coaches talks to Riley Myers. Gives her a little hug and rolls the ball back to the catcher as Coach Westmoreland has a talk with.
Well, when you have an ERA of 2 on the season, you're definitely not accustomed to giving up 14 runs in a game. And look, our defense has let her down. I mean, there's a lot of those 14 runs, a lot of unearned runs.
At least 10 errors unofficially here. Shakesnyder hits this one into the gap between left and center, and Shakesnyder with a base hit. The batter number 47, Kara Jones. First time reached on an error, then flew out to left field.
I think they're going to start getting some subs in the game. Number 13 coming in.
Addison Thornton will be the courtesy runner for Shakesnyder.
Is that a courtesy runner, or they take her out of the game? I think they took her out of the game. Look, if Kara Jones, if she scores on first base, the game's over.
Kara Jones, it's a big swing, and this one goes foul. Alexa Villar and Avery Ashford, the only 2 Lady Cats who have not scored a run tonight. 1-1 the count now to Jones. Breaking ball misses on a ball. We appreciate you tuning in to this afternoon's broadcast on WLFT, Cox 117, ETL 130. Or if you're watching anywhere around the world on YouTube, if you got some friends and family who want to watch the game, search Walker High TV on YouTube. You can watch the game there live. Throw down to second base as Thornton will get a stolen base.
Just a single here and the game would be over, 15-0.
3-1, the count to Kara Jones. Is this one foul?
Coach Westmoreland did a little pirouette when ran the foul ball at third base. If I'd have tried that, I'd have broken a hip.
I'm glad you're safe up in there.
That's right.
Full count. Here's a grounder under the shortstop's glove. And coming in to score will be Thornton. Lady Cats now have a 15-0 lead. And we'll have to see if this is going to be the end of the game or not.
Yep.
And the umpire raises his hand in the air and says ball games, as the Lady Cats are going to win this one 15-0 after 3 innings. So congratulations to Coach Westmoreland and the Lady Cats, as they will travel to Airline to take on the Lady Vikings in the next round. And that game has to be played before Thursday, the 21st. And congratulations to Coach Westmoreland and then all of the Lady Cats here, as really flexed their muscle as the number 2 seeded, the 3 seeded team.
Yeah, going back to what I said a minute ago, is that this is something LHSA needs to fix. I mean, there's no reason why a team should have to travel this far to play. They travel from Shreveport to play an hour and 11 minutes, and they have to fix it. It has to be fixed. This can't continue in every sport. I mean, first round of basketball playoffs, Lady Cats basketball was a similar result. As I don't know, won by 60 or 70, but just something they have to fix. But look, Walker, they know the competition's gonna ramp up here in the next round. Playing Airline, who knocked them out last year. So, this game, you can't take anything from this game. I mean, You can't. I memean, there's a lot of 15 runs. I don't know how many were unearned, but it was quite a few. So
right, and we're going to play Airline. The Airline with an overall record of 19-12, 6-1 in their district. Of course, District 1-5A. They were tied for the district lead with Natchitoches Central, but Airline 19-12 right now, and that's who the Lady Cats will play. And of course, that's the game the Lady Cats lost to last year. They lost to Airline. It was a 3-0 game right here at Walker. Lady Cats were a number 4 seeded team last year. Won the first game against Southside 8-0. Then they won against West Ouachita 4-0, and then played at home right here at Bradshaw Field and lost to Airline 3-0. Of course, the Airline pitcher, no longer playing for Airline, but now pitcher for LSU.
Yeah, and I think this is a much better hitting team this year than we had last year. I mean, much better. So, more well-rounded. You have the same old Laney Bailey and who pitched a complete game no-hitter tonight. It was only 3 innings.
Right, yes, you're right. Complete game, no-hitter. 8 strikeouts on the night, 3 strikeouts in the first inning, 3 strikeouts in the second inning, and 2 strikeouts in the third inning. It was a no-hitter, but gave up 1 walk, and dominant performance by Laney Bailey here tonight. Our next broadcast will be Thursday, April the 21st, as we will be across the street again. Zachary Broncos come to town, and that game will start at 6:30 right here on WLFT, Cox Channel 117, ETL 130. And of course, you can watch that game as well on YouTube. Search Walker High TV. And then we'll have a next game Friday, April 22nd, and that will be against Hammond, and that game will be at 5 o'clock. Now, we have a possibility that we could play Saturday, April 23rd for the Lady Cats. Should they go to the Airline and win that game, they have to play the next game by Saturday, April 23rd, and that game could be on television as well. So just make sure you check your calendars and see how everything works out. Of course, if the Lady Cats are the number 3 seeded team, and they would have to be playing the winner of, could be Central, or it could be one of those teams like that. Central is the number 6 seeded team, and if everything goes to the way the chalk is, as you say, then it would be Walker versus Central, and the game could be right here at Bradshaw Field.
We would be busting at the seams.
Absolutely. It could be very, very exciting. So once again, we're wrapping things up here. Lady Cats with a 15-0 victory over Southwood. For Dan Murphy, I'm Chris Lee. Thank you for watching Lady Cats Softball.
Here at 6C, we're so excited about partnering up with the Walker High Wildcats. For over a decade now, I've been helping customers find a more personalized sleep experience through selecting a new mattress. At Sleep City, we have a new Power Cool mattress which literally blows cold air as you sleep. If personalized comfort is your thing, try our new Instant Comfort mattress. Here at Sleep City, we treat our customers like friends and family. We know that when you come here, you're looking for a good mattress and a great deal. I'm Trevor Hinkle, and I want you to know that's a promise we can deliver.
This is Walker High School Softball, brought to you